Hey guys, WKRyder here. A little bit of sector control on Kunar Base. And Kunar Base is one of my favorite team assault maps, and team assault is basically TDM. But as one of my favorite team assault maps, though, is really cool that I got a nice gameplay to bring you guys on sector control. Just real quick, in case you haven't seen sector control before, sector control basically is like a smaller version of Battlefield's Conquest on more of a TDM close quarters style map. Or for you Call of Duty kids, it's basically domination. So think of it in that aspect, and you'll be fine. But this game mode is a lot of fun. The game in general is a lot of fun. This game mode is a lot of fun because you have to play. You have to PTFO, plus you're going to get kills. You have no choice sometimes but to shoot people, because there's all these like high traffic areas, and the ways that they set up the flags really precipitate really nice close quarters combat. I never realized there was lightning in the back of the map until I just saw that right there. That's interesting. But I got behind them right here in their spawn. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna kill everybody, but I had to reload, and then it ended up costing me my life, unfortunately. But so you can see here we only got one base right now. We got Alpha, so we need to go capture at least Bravo or Charlie to win. There's 3 flags in every map. There's not 5 or 10 or all these crazy conquest maps on Battlefield 3. There's only 3, so in that aspect, I guess it's a little more similar to Call of Duty. And you can see down on the bottom left, just similar to Conquest on Battlefield 3. That you have basically the 2 Alpha and Bravo we have captured, shown there, indicated in green squares, and then the enemy team has the orange or red square. They have Charlie, and so you can see I'm looking at Charlie right now. Bravo is like smack in the middle, very high impact. However, Charlie and Alpha are both very close to spawn points. So man, I haven't really played sector control too much until as of late. When this game originally came out, I did play a little bit of sector control, but I actually played mostly team assault. And I'll say once again that I actually probably put more time into this game than I did Black Ops, so I know what the hell I'm talking about, at least when I do mention things. And I think I'm probably the biggest cheerleader for Medal of Honor Warfighter coming out. Man, I want that game like now. But I had so much fun on Medal of Honor. Even though the controls, they seem a little clunky and a little heavy at times. They're not quite as twitchy as Battlefield 3, but with this game, with the dice, with the Frostbite 2 engine, should be awesome. And I think they're going to steal some really good market share from Call of Duty. I'm getting both games myself, Black Ops 2 and Medal of Honor 2, Warfighter. But I'm really looking forward to Warfighter because I want to see what they bring to the table new, and I hope they keep it very similar but update the graphics and update the feel of the game and stuff like that, because I think these kill streaks and everything, how you can choose between having a support or a lethal kill streak as you earn them by points in the game, is revolutionary and awesome, because it gives your team what they need on the fly. If you guys are getting your butt kicked, you can call a UAV. But if you got them spawn trapped, you can call in a mortar strike and decimate the whole team. Yeah, I just saw that guy there. But I didn't see him in the game. But, I think it's a very good idea they did. And this is actually the first game I can recall playing where kill streaks are basically on a point-based system. Homefront was done the same way, a little more aggressively in Homefront. But for instance here, it behooves you to get assists. It behooves you to get headshots. It behooves you to get revenge kills, to get savior kills, etc., etc. Because all those little points that you get throughout the whole game add up to your kill streaks. And you can see right there, I got 115 points, and I only need a little bit more. I need 175 to be able to link to my first set of kill streaks. Now, as I get those 2 kills right there, you can see I'm just a step closer. I'm only 25 points away from getting my first kill streak. So that headshot right there almost solidified the deal. If that was a revenge or a savior kill, then I would have had my 175, and I would have been raining down mortars upon their heads. But I didn't have it just yet, and I was like, man, I know they're all down there. I can see them spawning in, but I don't want to run down there carelessly and just waste my life away. But you can see there, now that I got my 175 points, I'm gonna launch this missile right on top of their freaking heads. But unfortunately, I get sniped at that moment. Now, that particular kill streak, that kind of a predator missile stylish kill streak there, that rocket kill streak, is the only one you actually really control. The other ones you just kind of call them in, but that was the only one you actually have to man or have to fly. And sometimes, since you are out in the open calling it in, it leaves you exposed, or it leaves your little avatar there exposed for a brief moment. Unfortunately, you are susceptible to taking hits when you are calling that in. So just a little tip is, try to make sure you do it real quick and try to find some cover. But this round I am using the M4A1, and this is with a silencer, open-tipped ammo, and a holographic sight. It's the way I like rushing. This gun is the most reliable rushing gun. It also has MP7s, and it also has P90s and AK-74Us and all that, in case you're not familiar with the game. But the M4A1 to me seems a little more reliable. At times it acts like a weak assault rifle, but it also acts like an SMG as well. So it really kind of has like a little bit of both worlds. And since I am a rusher, and this map also has long lines of sight, it's really a good gun in my hands to use on a map of this style. And you see that guy just peeking his head out over there. Now, one of the things you may realize about this game is this game does not have training wheels. You don't, and if the UAV gets called in, everybody's on the UAV. Everybody's on the minimap. However, vice versa, if you're sitting there staring at a guy and he doesn't have a name or anything that appears over his head, so if you think it's a guy, you better shoot him. Now watch this missile here. Last time I got like a triple kill. I launched it right in their spawn. Somebody had to beat me out of that thing, because that should have been like a triple or a quad, because that blast radius on that thing is enormous. But oh well, I had a good amount of kills as it was. I guess I can't be too gritty. We see there, of course, took home the win, which is the most important part, and I ended up with a real nice score. Ended up 28-6, and played with my buddy H. Samuel. He actually just joined in late in this game, and we had a really nice session. Man, I'm looking forward to Warfighter.